This is my body, broken for you, bringing you wholeness, making you free. Take it and eat it, and when you do it in love for me.
Have you ever heard of the expression hocus pocus? I first heard of it watching a Bugs Bunny cartoon when I was a child. It's usually an expression used by magicians when doing a magic trick, or it's an expression used to refer to the activity of a magician, the guy that does all that hocus pocus stuff. Well, did you know that the expression hocus pocus refers to the body of Christ? And did you know that hocus pocus was an expression coined by opponents to the Catholic Church to make fun of our belief about Holy Communion? The words of institution, the words that Jesus spoke over the bread on the night of the Last Supper, these words are, "This is my body, which will be given up for you." And the Latin translation, the Latin version of the words of institution are, "Hoc est enim corpus meum, quod pro vobis tradetum." So, hocus pocus then is the slang form for "this is my body." And as the Anglican clergyman, Reverend John Tillotson, wrote way back in 1694, he said that hocus pocus is a corruption of the Latin words of the Mass, used to make fun of the Roman Catholic belief of transubstantiation. Now, transubstantiation, what is that? Well, transubstantiation is a Latin word, and it's made up of two words. The first word, trans, means change. And the second word, substantiation, comes from the word substance. Now, transubstantiation is a philosophical word, image. And when we talk about substance in philosophy, we're not talking about material stuff, physical stuff. Like for example, the substance of bread, normally people think of, well, it's made of bread, of water, and wheat. That's substance. But in philosophy, the word substance refers to the essence of the bread, its significance, its spirit. And so at Mass, there is a transubstantiation, there is a change in the essence and the purpose of the bread. It goes from just being bread for physical nourishment to being the essence of Jesus, to being the soul of Jesus, the spirit of Jesus, the divinity of Jesus. So on Corpus Christi Sunday, the Holy Communion that we receive at Mass is not supposed to be food for our body. I think it might have, 5-10 calories? No, nothing. But rather, it's food for our spirit, our soul, because we are receiving Jesus's body, his spirit, his divinity, his soul. And to quote Pope Francis, we receive Holy Communion not as a prize for being perfect, and keeping all the rules, but rather we need to receive Holy Communion as a prescription for healing. In the midst of COVID-19 And this past week, in the midst of the protest over the racial murder of George Floyd, healing and strength that only God can give is needed more and more by many a people in our world. So, happy Corpus Christi Sunday, everyone. And next weekend, guess what? We're back in church. So, welcome back to church next Sunday. And speaking about hocus pocus and magicians, here's a one-liner groaner joke for you. What do you call an owl that can do magic? Houdini. And did you notice that for this video, compared to my other videos, I'm not wearing my glasses? Because when I put my glasses on, you can see the reflection of my screen.